Gaffer, Bolton to come on Saturday, our last game before Christmas, going into it off the back of a good win at Cheltenham. How much are we looking forward to it?
Can't wait. It's one of the best stadiums in the divisions, one of the biggest clubs in the divisions. So the reason why we wanted promotion so bad last year was to play at stadiums like this. So it's a good opportunity for the players. An opportunity to go into an environment and a stadium which is a pleasure to play in. So I'm looking forward to it against a good team. But I'm hoping that the confidence we can take from a really positive result now is something that can move us forward.
What can we expect from them? Because I think they're just a couple of points outside the top two at the moment.
Well, listen, they're one of the biggest clubs in League One, Bolton in League One, 26,000 every week. So we can expect a good crowd, good, well-supported club, massive club. But also, they finished in the top three of the League Two table 2-3 years ago. So they just allowed Ian Evatt to keep putting things in place where he can keep improving the squad. Big squad full of quality. We know their quality because we had Sads from them last year and he couldn't get in their team. But Sads had a real good input for us. So big squad, very good club in terms of being loyal to Ian. And I think he's a really, really good manager. I like the way that his teams play. And a forward-thinking club that have a lot of stability, and it's something that I like.
Do we look at them kind of as a little bit of a blueprint maybe for a team going up?
I get your question. I think it's really difficult because they're getting 20,000 odd. It's a massive club. It's a club that has been in the Premier League, so their pressure, their vision as soon as they come in from League 2 to League 1 has to be Championship. Even when Bolton go up to the Championship, they have to be looking at getting the Premier League because of the size of the club. So a little bit different for us. We have to take things a little bit slower, but understand it. And I think it's a blueprint that we can take forward in coming transfer windows, in coming seasons, to keep adding layers to what we've already got. Fine. It's just we've got 4 games now in 10 days, so we need to make sure that we manage everybody's minutes. So I want people on the pitch that are athletic and 100%. So it's a big pitch. We're going to need to cover a lot of areas. We're going to need to slide and shift defensively. So we'll be making a few changes just to freshen up.
I'm sure you probably get asked it every year, but how difficult is it to negotiate this busy Christmas period as a manager in terms of planning and things like that?
For me, it's really easy. For the players, it's more difficult. It's hard. You're constantly training, you're constantly recovering, you're constantly playing. You need to be careful of what you eat because that time of year you can get a little bit sloppy in terms of what you eat and maybe what you drink at the wrong time. So we've got a professional group, and I'm not really worried about that. I think you have to just trust your eyes and then obviously go through the data of what things are telling you in terms of, do you see any red flags in terms of distance covered, accelerations, decelerations, all this kind of stuff. So again, we're getting to a level now where we're starting to trust the players in terms of the information that they give us, so then we can pick the best team we think.
And just lastly, and as always, message for the fans who are heading up there on Saturday, because it's a nice location for you, I suppose, but a long journey for a lot of the London-based fans.
It's not that long. It's 2 hours on a train to Manchester. It's not that long. I mean, sometimes you can play a Sutton, which is only down the road. It can take you 2.5 hours anyway. So it's a good day out, good weekend out if we win the game. So come and support us like you already have. We're getting there, and obviously the result against Cheltenham was a big result. Obviously the performance wasn't what it was, but I always think back to when I was a player, and I went to Cheltenham a few times in a real good teams, really good teams, and Cheltenham was at the bottom fighting for relegation, and I never won there. It's a hard place to go, and you'll see over the coming weeks teams will go there and not perform well and not pick up points because Darrell's got them going. So it's a difficult place to go, but all you get to stages in seasons or periods in the season where the result is just the most important thing, and we got the result. So hopefully now I've sensed a momentum shift in confidence the last 2 days. So hopefully we can take that forward and give the supporters a really good start to the Christmas period.